secret. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and we are live with another merch talk. And we've got our friend Drew with us this week. But let's go through and say hey to everybody. Well, guests first. So, Drew, you want to say hey?
Hey, what's up? I sell on Amazon FBA. I also sell on Etsy. I sell on merch. And I'm really excited to be here with all of you today. I'm also currently breaking into private label, which has been fun and exciting. My name's Drew, like Margaret said, and I live in Austin, Texas. And I'm finishing up my master's at the University of Texas at Austin. And I also coach the debate team at the university as well. And I really enjoy, pursuing merch and t-shirt design and flipping stuff. And that's my passion. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here with all of you.
Yeah, that explains. I didn't know about you and the debate team.
Yep.
All right, Chris, you're up.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Another great week of merch. I'm glad to be here and can't wait to hear some of Drew's questions today.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well. All right, moving forward. Hey, Joe.
Joe from Merch University Facebook group, YouTube channel, and Patreon account. That's about it.
And you got the before the show, it was like way more on the pink, and I was like, Joe looks like he's coming to us from the upside down, live from the upside down. If you watch Stranger Things, anyway. So before we get started, I want to talk about our sponsor. Our show has a sponsor. Yay! Do what? You froze up. Maybe. Okay. No, maybe me hearing myself talk.
I keep hearing it on repeat. It's echoing.
Yeah, we have the echo back again. Okay. Well, I'm going to share our sponsor while we try to figure out the echo issue. So we are sponsored by merch-designs.com, where you can get designs ready to upload for your Merch by Amazon or other print-on-demand sites. Buy 6, save 6. It's a really great place to go find great designs. And these are just a few of some of the ones they've got up there now. They put up new ones all the time, and it's really cool. Really good looking designs and things. So if there's any questions, the only question I've gotten about it so far is you have to upload some sort of business file because they have European Union style taxes. So I've had a few questions about, what do I have to upload this proof of business? Okay. So how have sales been, you guys?
They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good this week.
I know right here talking about trap.
What is that?
Sorry, there's another car chase going on.
Oh.
Looks like the same car from last night.
Sorry, Joe. Go on.
They've been pretty good. I mean, they've been. I think the other day I put on Merch University. I had like 22 sales in one day, and then the 7 days before that I had a combination of like 10 or 15 sales.
That's good.
Yeah, so they're picking up.
So you had a 20-day sale, a 20 sale day?
I had like 22 sales the other day in one day, and then like 7 days previous, I only had like 15 in those 7 days.
Still, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's good.
How have your sales been, Jeff?
Steady. I'm echoing, or somebody's echoing. Yeah, just 4 or 5 a day, moving along. Long sleeve selling.
Hey, Chris. Gosh, we got to get our flow today.
Sales have been pretty slow for the most part for November for me. October was really, really great. And then with the whole long sleeve shirt, it seems for me, it did something. And I'm back on track. I actually sold 15 shirts yesterday. I actually had my first multi-shirt sale. So someone actually bought 9 designs of one or 9 quantity of one design. So I think it was for maybe a party or something. It wasn't like a bachelor party thing. It was actually kind of weird that someone would buy 9 of these shirts, but it was cool. So I had my first experience of that. I also had my first experience of selling a long sleeve shirt yesterday. I sold 2 long sleeves at $24.99. That seems to be the price point that works well for me. I have prices all the way up to like $29.99, and 24 seems to sell. But back on track, it seems like the little long sleeve algorithm thing is kind of past us, and we're back on track now.
These are good sales. That's good. I haven't sold any long sleeves yet. How about you, Drew? Why don't you tell us what tier you're on and how your merch stuff's going?
Yep, I'm on tier 100 right now, and sales in November have been a little bit slow. I'm usually averaging 1 to 2 a day, but during October, specifically for Halloween, I had a lot of Halloween designs up, so I sold a lot of shirts then. But now it's slowed down a little bit, and I'm also maxed out at the 100 tier. So I think I have about 70 or 80 sales total. So now it's just a question of kind of waiting to get out of the 100 tier.
That's pretty cool. I mean, were you at the 100? I think I asked you this the other day. Were you at the 100 when we met in Denver?
I was, but I didn't have all my slots filled up.
Oh, okay.
Because they had capped it at only like 2 a day, or 1 a day, 2 a day.
So I met you in Denver, and Joe met you in Austin.
Yeah, I met him in Austin.
Cool. So we had you come on because you had questions and stuff. Now that'd be fun to get some fresh questions and a fresh face on.
Yep. So, I mean, like I said, I'm at the 100 tier, and we were talking a little bit yesterday, but right now I'm thinking about taking out designs in order to put up more Christmas designs and more Christmas apparel, especially as Christmas is coming to the fold, and taking out some of my designs that were for particular events like Halloween, for example. So I wasn't sure if I should start doing that or if I should just wait. So I'm deciding between the two.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. Christmas shirts will sell that well. I mean, I've sold a couple, but I don't know if it's worth taking down other designs that are evergreen.
And you made a good point the other day too, Jeff, where you were saying, you know, if the shirt has sold, don't take it down.
Right, definitely, because then you have to struggle to get it.
Yeah. Because if it's one of your Halloween shirts that is sold, then leave it up. But if it's one that hasn't sold, then maybe keep going.
This show is just technically a disaster today. We apologize, everyone. We're going to do some jumping jacks here. We're going to get this energy. We're going to get this energy flowing, guys. This is merch by Amazon. Let's do this. Woo! All right, we're ready. I would say that maybe you should take down some of the designs that you feel personally you don't like, and maybe put up a couple like holidays just to see what happens. You can always like change it around, but definitely try new things to see if it works, because you never know what'll work and what won't.
Somebody in one of the groups was just saying that a Halloween design shirt sold for them like yesterday.
Yeah, didn't Young say he sold a Halloween and a Cinco de Mayo shirt yesterday?
That's what it was. Yeah, I scroll so fast.
Yeah, mine got removed from the 90 days, and I haven't bothered putting them back up yet. But I might, when I have time, because I have the slots for them. But I'm concentrating on putting up long sleeves and of all my best sellers right now.
I had some shirts that sold last year, and they must have got removed because they're not even, they must have got removed or something. They had sales, but
they're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. They're not even on there. They were like some Black Friday shirts that were like really good sellers, and they're not even up there. So I had to re-upload some new ones. I just made some brand new ones, and so hopefully they'll sell. But I had a lot of sales on those ones last year. So
that's Drew, have you? Did I pronounce your name right?
Yeah, you got it.
You got the long sleeves yet?
Yeah.
You might want to remove a couple and put long sleeves up of your best sellers, just to have more variety and some premiums of your best sellers. That might, because I've been doing that. I've been putting premium in long sleeves of all my best top sellers, and they're not running away, but they're slowly starting to get sales. Some people will pay the extra money for a little nicer shirt.
And when you're doing your keywords and all of that, do you just keep it mostly the same?
I just copy and paste.
Okay.
Same thing. I'm not going to waste time trying to think of. I do like in the title, if I have room, I'll put all caps premium for the premium shirts, or I'll add long sleeves in there if there's room, or if not, I'll put it in the bullet points, because nowhere in Amazon's description do they mention long sleeve or premium. So I will put that in there, and they've been approved at no problem. So
I thought they would have long sleeve in there. They don't really?
They don't. No, I looked because somebody was asking that, because I know there's a thing about not describing the quality of the shirt, but you're not really describing the quality. You're describing the shirt. It is a long sleeve, and premium is it's a premium shirt. So
yeah,
I have not run into a problem with that. They've all been approved with me doing that so far.
I need to go back and look, because I know that there are some long sleeves I didn't write long sleeve on.
Yeah, I know there's a couple I didn't, the first couple ones, but I started doing it. I try to put in the title if possible, but if my title's already too long, or I put shirt down into the keywords, I'll just make it long sleeve shirt, because I have the room there. Because some people search for long sleeve shirt, and there is no Amazon default there.
So have all of you guys sold long sleeve shirts? Have any of you sold?
I haven't yet.
I've sold 2 yesterday, and 1 today actually. So 3 different designs.
Yeah, I haven't sold any. And then as far as Christmas designs go, like on Amazon, I've maybe sold a couple Christmas designs, but my Printful and Etsy, pretty much everything that's sold except for one thing over there has been Christmas designs. So,
I find that Etsy does real well during Christmas time and with that type of stuff. But I mean, I have maybe a dozen Christmas designs up, and my Christmas designs sold in September.
wow.
I mean, I have one design I've sold a dozen of in September, but I haven't sold any Christmas designs since.
Did y'all see that post by Chris Green in the Merch by Amazon where he posted that hoodie?
I
And he
saw
said
that.
he kind of gave the dimensions. Like if you want something on the front, it's like 4,500 by. It was the dimensions were different if you want to put a design on a hoodie. I forgot what it was. I can check, but it was different.
Yeah, he also made up, I hate to say it, a good point the other day, that everyone's all, yay, long sleeve, give me hoodies. But in the big picture, in the long term, your best profit margin in long-term sales are going to be in t-shirts. So I wouldn't worry about long sleeve and hoodies that much.
Yeah.
Put your time and effort into what's going to sell the most.
Here it was. It's like 4,500 pixels by 4,050 pixels.
The government has showed up, folks, and has cut the fee.
Put on the back, it's the same dimensions. So it's weird. So if you made a design, if you want the front and back, the front's gonna have to be different. The dimensions are gonna be different from the front than the back. So it's crazy.
Wow.
See, that's what the thing. I mean, Amazon is a big tech company, but yet other pods have it so you can resize your image and move it around to where you want it. Why can't Amazon do that?
Maybe someday.
Yeah, my little pet peeve.
Yeah, and the base cost was, I think it was $34 and 11 cents. Yeah, $34.
They're high.
Wow.
But you gotta look at it. They're offering free shipping for everything too. So
yeah,
you kind of well, not really, but because my sale price for long sleeves through Printful is about the same or less than Amazon's base price.
Yeah, I just sold a shirt, my Etsy Printful integration, and the shirt went out. They paid, including shipping, everything was $33 for a long sleeve shirt. So, but Drew, do you have more questions for us? We'll start like.
You all get the email from Etsy or Printful, I should say, about the phone cases, the Samsung phone cases, and. Are you going to, because I read that and I was thinking, well, now maybe I should upload all of my designs that can be uploaded as Samsung phone cases because it's a newer integration. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's actually better than it used to be. It used to be because they had the different iPhone cases, the 4, 5, 6, and you had to create a new listing for each one.
Mm-hmm.
But now they do it so you create one listing and your buyer can choose which case. So I definitely would. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't got time to do it yet, but I'm going to do it on my website. I'm going to just start throwing designs up in phone cases.
The only thing I have to remember is that you need to go check on each one to make sure that it's like looks right.
Yeah, because Samsung has the big window in the back and the Apple has a little one up in the corner. So
yeah. So I've had to go through, and same thing when I do like art prints. So I'll have to, like, each one you have to make sure it's looking right on the page. So.
it's like Redbubble.
Yeah, because there's like one doesn't have the Samsung logo on the bottom, and there's like a few that do. You know what I'm talking about, Margaret? Is that what you're referencing?
Yeah, or like the size of the case will be different. So when it small across all of them, it gives you the option when you're uploading them to make sure, like click on each one to make sure it looks right.
You make it look right on the Samsung, you're probably okay with it. You're okay with the Apples. Because I do that on Redbubble because they do the same. They have the same thing, and I usually just adjust for the Samsung and let it go. Because I'm not going to sit there and you can't make it. You can't make a new image for every case. You just gotta have to make it fit best for all.
Yeah.
But I like they made that change because I was doing Apple cases on my website and it was a pain in the ass. I just stopped doing it. So I'm gonna have to redo it now. But, and I hope Printful's not listening, I will say their cases are not the best quality. I've bought 2 of them for my daughter now.
Yeah.
It could be my daughter, but they've fallen apart after a few months.
Yeah.
I've ordered some stuff from
man.
Redbubble. Have you gotten any phone cases from Redbubble?
No.
No. My sister-in-law has a site on Redbubble now where she's selling some of her art prints. And so I've ordered some. So I'm going to do an unboxing when it comes to check out the quality and all that good stuff. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, they're just a clear plastic.
That would be good.
And then the image goes on the back, so the edges are still clear. But it is kind of a little flimsy. And, you know, my daughter has her phone in her hand 24 hours a day, so maybe that's why. But it did fall apart after a couple months. Yeah,
so there's a few questions in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to Drew, okay? Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. So Tammy was asking, on tier 25, just got approved for long sleeves. Oh, wait. Should I really worry about uploading long sleeves right now, she asks. At the 25 tier, what do you guys think?
If she's stuck for ideas, that would be a quick thing to do. But again, like Chris mentioned, not that Chris, the other Chris Green, that t-shirts evergreen are going to sell more.
Yeah.
So if you're a 25 tier and you have lots of design ideas, crank them out. Don't worry about long sleeves yet.
Yeah. Or if you have a really good seller, then maybe put it on that as well.
Yeah, if you have a viral shirt, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next is the real ask. I've outsourced some designs, but when I upload them to Amazon, it's not centered on the chest. Can I fix this with PicMonkey? Yeah.
They rammed her.
Do what?
They rammed her. The car chase.
Oh, gosh.
Highway Patrol just rammed her car and they're pushing her off the road.
Okay, we're getting a play-by-play since we can't watch the news.
Are you watching Fast and Furious? What are you doing?
No, it's they're ripping around the car now. It's
there was a car chase he's been watching.
Yeah, it's every day Fox News comes up with a car chase, and they're all in LA. Well, one was in Oklahoma. They're usually in LA. You bunch of hoodlums. Yeah, they got her pinned to the ground now. It's over. The one in Oklahoma was cool. The guy was doing donuts in the field.
Oh yeah,
Oklahoma guys.
I saw that.
And then he backed up into a lake.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'll have to go watch the replay of this lady getting ripped out of her car, I guess. But that would be a good shirt. Speaking of, LA.
Yeah, try to think of making a shirt.
Time for the car chases.
What's your next question, Drew?
Well, I was going to say we were talking yesterday, Margaret, about how Printful, if you're not doing Etsy and Printful, you should, because now Printful's even made it even easier for the tags.
Oh,
you can now do the tags right on Printful as opposed to having to go to Etsy. and doing it there.
Yeah, yeah, they have that new little spot where you can, right when you upload, where the title description area is, you can add your tags in there too. Definitely.
They need to do that for WooCommerce too, because I haven't done it for all my shirts yet, but in Woo you have 2 description areas, and they fill out one for you with the t-shirt, description, and then in sizing chart. But there's a second description area where I usually put like the merch keywords, and I have to go back into Woo to do that. So that'd be great if they would do that.
Yeah.
What is Woo?
WooCommerce is a plugin for WordPress. It's a shopping cart plugin. So I do. I have my own website. I use with Printful.
Gotcha.
Okay, so another question I see in the chat, Richard's asking, do you guys think 25 is a better price point than $24.99 for shoppers looking for free shipping that aren't Prime members?
Isn't the limit 35 still for free shipping?
35?
Yeah, I think it is. So it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
If that was the case, if it was 30, then I would. No, if I agree. I think it's 35. I don't know.
And there's a couple questions for what everybody prices their long sleeves at. What are you guys pricing your long sleeves at?
$25.99.
I've been pricing about $26.99.
I have them all over. I have them all over the map, and like I said, I probably have like maybe 50 long sleeves up, and the $24.99 are the only ones that have sold so far. I have them as high as like 30 something.
Mine are.
Yeah, I've been pricing all mine at $24.99.
Yeah. Sorry, Drew. Go ahead.
No, I said I've been pricing them all at $24.99.
Yeah, me too. I haven't sold any though, so.
I want that minimum profit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 19th Vintage asks, has anyone made a shirt of your brand? And if so, have they sold? Ah, Drew is gone.
Yeah, he must have clicked the wrong button. I've done that before, where you're on live and then you click the X by accident and it disappears. To answer 19th Vintage question, and by the way, 19th Vintage, if you guys are not following 19th Vintage and you're into reselling, definitely follow 19th Vintage. He's an amazing guy, a good friend of mine, and he has a great channel and all that. As we try to get Drew back on here, my art stuff, I've sold a pretty good amount of my Evolos shirts that are custom branded for Evolos. I've sold those, and I've offered those with Patreon and stuff like that. So I have sold, I guess you would say, like private label-ish branding things. So yeah, I have.
I haven't sold any that people didn't know about it, so no. Not just to random strangers.
Like organically, you haven't sold any, basically.
Yeah, no organically.
Oh, I got to put the Merch Talk shirt back down, the link on this show. But have you uploaded those yet to Etsy?
Aren't you wearing one? Did you buy one?
No, I haven't. You know what? I haven't even bought it. That's how bad I am. I haven't sold one, and I haven't even purchased it myself.
You already have a seller built in.
I know. No, I'm probably going to order it this week to have it for next week. Life has been crazy for me lately.
Have you put them over on Etsy yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to do that. We'll talk, because you wanted to. I was going to ask you off air about the different types of women tank tops that I should be using, because there's like 3 or 4 of them.
Well, I like the racerbacks. Some women really like the racerbacks, and then like the regular. I'll buy the regular.
Okay.
I don't like the racerbacks because you have to wear a special bra with those. And since
Ooh la la.
I'm just saying, like a sports type bra, that unless you just don't care, and you're like,
I don't care.
Well, for those that don't know, and especially me, I don't know anything about women's clothing. What's a razorback? Like, what is the description of that?
The racerback is like.
Oh, it's not razor, it's racer?
Racer, yeah.
I thought it was razor this whole time. I'm like a razorback?
No, so it's got, instead of having just like normal straps that go down like that, it like curves like so.
Ah.
Back. Yeah.
So when you're running from sale to sale, it just makes you more aerodynamic?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got you.
Drew, you're back.
I am. I was always here.
No. That's magic then, dude.
Stranger Things.
There we go. He joined Joe in the upside down. Okay. So do you have any more questions too, Drew? Before, and I'll go back to the chat after. We'll flip flop between.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty new to selling on Etsy. So any advice that y'all have in terms of Etsy? I'm curious about one, what there's so many products to choose from when you sell on Etsy. Do you do like, maybe 3 or 4 for each one, or how is it that you decide kind of what you want to do? Do you have a routine for Etsy, and how's that been working out for you?
I have. I put it on a lot of stuff depending on how it looks. So like a unisex shirt, and then I'll pick maybe 2 of the ladies, like a scoop neck and a V-neck on a ladies, both of the tank tops for ladies. But then I do the onesies and the phone case and the pillows, and I just do it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do Etsy, but I've done them all on my website, except for I haven't done pillows yet, but I'm going to add that as a category on my website. So,
I haven't done a lot of the sublimation ones, but Jeff has a good video if you're interested.
that's for leggings.
For leggings?
Yeah.
I have leggings on there.
Yeah, I do leggings on. I haven't sold that many. I've sold some on Teespring, but none on the website yet.
What would you say are your like best sellers in terms of category, or better sellers? T-shirts,
women's style T-shirts, and like Margaret said, the racerback tanks are probably my top.
And I've had two of the 3/4 sleeves that are like that baseball style. I think they call them the raglan shirts. I personally like those a lot, even if it seems like inappropriate to put, like, I know I keep talking about this, but that motorboating shirt that I made, I put it on a onesie and somebody bought it on a baby onesie, or like a Christmas one. I put it on tank tops too. And I sold a Santa tank top this week. And I sold a Santa pillow yesterday. So just put it on everything.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming because Printful has a lot of options, especially in the T-shirts.
Now, I don't mean everything, like every single shirt, but
yeah, no, yeah, and the T-shirts I only do the Bella Canvas 3001s. That's my default shirt, and then the ones I list on eBay, I use the Gildan 2400. I think it is, because its base price is only $8, and so I can, sell it for a lot less. And eBay people seem to be cheapskates. The Gildan sells better at a lower price point than the Bella Canvas.
Got it. And in terms of the marketing stuff, do you do any of the like Google sponsored products or the what's the other one? The Etsy will market it for you? Do you do any of that or no?
I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't either. Here, I'll go on, Joe.
I was just saying, I just did another Facebook ad this weekend because the last one I did was successful, and this one I did more money, and I think I might have got 1 sale out of it, but it wasn't that much. I got a lot of Instagram likes, and that's it. I had 189 clicks out of it, so.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot. Here, I'll show you it does look kind of funny when you have it all lined up after you've listed everything, because it's like all the same stuff. And this is my Etsy. I don't mind sharing it, so it's like Christmas on all of the stuff,
Have you sold any of those? Those are cool.
Yeah, the one I sold a long sleeve of this tie-dye like Christmas tree.
Yeah, you can literally take so many different of your designs that anyone has in their arsenal and just put a transparent back on it, and then just drop in like, candy canes, American flag, like anything in it, and you can have a design right there.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's why on my website, the way I do it, like on my front page, I only show the unisex T-shirts because I didn't want it to look like that. Not saying anything wrong, Margaret, but on a website, you need to make it look a little bit nicer. But I still have all the categories on the side,
So repeat what you said again, because I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, I have my front page that shows the categories. I only show the unisex T-shirt. So it shows, because that's my main category. So I have every design I have is in unisex T-shirt. And then I have a note in the other category saying, if you don't see the design here, ask and I'll put it up, because it gets tedious, like you said the other day.
Oh, yeah.
One design in every single product. You know, you can sit there for hours.
Yes, I was watching TV with the kids, and I was just like loading up the designs on like all the different things, just putting them into draft. And I messaged the guys and was like, remind me to talk about how mind like grueling and just like mind numbing it is just to sit there and like.
Are you talking about the different printful things?
Yeah, just trying to, but then I have to remind myself, no, you are front loading success.
Yeah, I experienced that yesterday with some of mine. I wouldn't be surprised if like in the future we'll see a place where you can select the different products and then you can just and then it'll take you to a screen where you just adjust the graphics like all in one shot and then press enter and then it uploads them all.
I don't know. I talked to Printful. They don't see like that's a bad thing because you have to go back and edit each one anyway. So because
it also one thing that I just thought of right now that you just mentioned that is probably they just don't want the market just flooded with tons of stuff too. That's kind of like a faucet kind of thing that they're doing right now.
Well, they do it. They have an interface with another pod called Inktail, and you can do that. You can just select all your designs, and then you select all the products, and it pushes everything over. But then you have to go back over to Inktail and fix things because it puts them up there with every color shirt, and most of your designs are white. You don't want them on a white shirt, so you have to go and edit those. So either way, you still have that work to do, either one at a time or I've asked them several times if they would do that, and they've said it's not in their realm right now.
Just as he'll be back, he had to handle some stuff.
Yeah,
I had one question or your thoughts on a particular idea that I had, which is, like I said, I'm in tier 100, and I have about 70 sales at the 100 tier, and there's also a part of me that thinks that I should just buy out. So just buy out to get to tier 500. Just buy like 20 or 30 shirts ish. Do you think that I should? Do you think that that's a potential strategy, or do you think that I should just be patient and or wait on organic sales?
Be patient, especially now because they're not tearing up until after the first of the year.
And you could make that many sales in December because it might just like blow up and you make all these sales, you know.
Is that true that they're not tearing up until the first?
It's not official, but they did mention in an October dashboard comment that they may hold off on tiers. And I haven't heard of anyone tearing up since they made that announcement. And last year they froze tiers up at this time too. So it just makes sense to me.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here and say if you can afford to, go for it.
I'm going to say no, that's a horrible idea. Not a horrible idea, but really, I mean, last year, my first Q4, I was just checking along. I mean, I was making $300, $400, you know, right around October, November, and then December hit, and that was like, I made $1,400 just out of nowhere. Because like it's just like people lose their mind and they buy everything.
What tier were you in at that point?
I was either at 500 or 1,000.
Okay.
If you're Mr. Moneybags who lives in Burbank, California, you can just throw money at Amazon and go for it.
But what's the point?
I wish.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take you to recoup that? That's the thing.
See, when I did my 100, when I was at 100, actually I've bought my own shirts, but just because I like them, I never bought out of a tier. I've never done that.
Yeah, I bought shirts through Printful that I like, but no, I'm not gonna buy myself out of tier. The one way to do it is.
Or
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna suggest if there's a charity around you, you can design a shirt for, or you know, if you make a deal with somebody, make it work with your wild. That's something you can sell them at cost.
or if you have like 20 nieces and nephews, you can make them a Christmas shirt or a holiday shirt that's just like, Drew is the best uncle on the planet, and then like just deck them all out in these shirts. Number one uncle. I don't know.
Yeah. Do something like that, just so you're not throwing your money away. So somebody that will actually wear them or something, like your debate club, or your not club. I'm sorry, your debate thing. If you have, you can make a T-shirt for them, and sell it at cost, you know, whatever 12, 13 bucks cost is, yeah, that will get you 30 shirts or something real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Market to their mom. Proud mom of UT. You can't put UT though. Debate club. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use a university or.
No. Could you say Longhorn? No, probably not.
Are most universities trademark? Because I made the mistake of putting like Harvard in like one of the bullet points or whatever like that. It wasn't Harvard on the shirt or anything, but I used it as a bullet point and it got rejected. Are you guys saying like most universities are trademark?
They're all trademarked.
Oh, yeah. And think about how much money they make on products. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not go down that road because I think the whole college thing is a scam and it's like a business now instead of teaching or educating people anymore. It's so horrible.
It's brainwashing our kids to the left.
I wasn't going to go that far with it, but okay.
We just talked about politics before the show. Discussed how it's not a good idea.
Did I say anything politics? I just said brainwashing to the left. That can mean anything.
All right, fine. We're not making them. Never mind.
Make them bring
Stop.
on
He's baiting me. You guys are watching this happen live. Jeff baiting me. I'm gonna mind my manners. Hey, Drew. Got any more questions?
What did you mean by that comment, Jeff, about the... No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, here's the debate club guy.
Yeah.
So,
you're busted. Yeah, you're done, Jeff. This guy knows his stuff.
No, I mean, I got most of my questions answered. This was awesome.
So, okay, here's my question. Give me your... Did you drink a Doppio the other day with Chris?
What?
Chris Bonafide Hustler. I saw you were out with him the other day.
I was. We did have a Doppio together.
What did you think about that stuff?
I really liked it.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not what you think, Jeff. It's not what you think.
I was thinking more like that. What's that fermented drink?
Oh, that's kombucha.
Kombucha?
That's disgusting too.
Oh, I didn't mind the couple I tried until the one that has the little chia seeds in it. That was disgusting. I won't even talk about what I thought it was like.
Is kombucha trademarked? Is that like a trademark term?
I'm sure.
I don't know because it's been around for ages.
It's like tea, like an ice. It's
Yeah.
not tea, but it's like iced tea is not trademarked or
Yeah, someone's already making shirts right now. Forget it.
kombucha. About how disgusting it is.
I never heard of it.
So vile. You never heard of it? You live in California.
Nah, I keep my head down.
Never mind.
Well, it's funny because I normally don't drink coffee except when I'm with Chris. So whenever I have that Doppio, that entire day, I'm just like so buzzed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't drink that crap then.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Caffeine just makes me sick, wired.
It tasted like, okay, you know when you were in school back in the day and they were like tarring the roof and you're getting that smell of like roof tar. Like to me, it was like licking the roof after they just tarred it.
You're a Doppio hater?
I am a Doppio hater.
You're a Doppio hater.
One and done.
That's my old card.
Okay, American Yesteryear. Oh no! I have a merch question. Who are you guys voting for in 2020? No.
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Oh no, man, he's the devil incarnate.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
What?
Amazon. He owns Amazon.
Oh,
CEO
okay.
of Amazon.
Well,
It's
thank
actually his bio is actually pretty crazy. He came from like nothing and built himself up to be like one of the richest people in the world. It's actually a fascinating story.
How can you call him the devil incarnate when he has got this platform on which we are discussing today?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're like eternally indebted.
The profits that we're making.
Sarcasm, people, sarcasm. I know it's not subtle, but
People are indebted to the devil.
I need like a cue.
here comes sarcasm comment.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. The coffee bass. I like coffee, American Yesteryear. I really do. I drink black coffee, but the Doppio was Anyway, okay, I'm looking in the chat for anymore.
One coffee a year, and that one day I'm screwed up, and I say, "Why do I do this?" And until next year, and it gets cold again, I got to have a white chocolate mocha, and I go through the whole thing again.
That sounds good, actually. Okay, merch question. Detour Shirt says, has anyone been suspended from merch? Has anyone come back from being suspended and been okay? I have an answer to this, but do you guys want to talk about that first?
I personally have not, but I've heard of people coming back.
By just manually coming back, or they have to fight for it?
I don't remember how they did it. I just remember hearing one or two cases of come back. I'm pretty sure you have to fight for it.
Yeah.
Well, sure. I don't know. They do have a 30-day or 2-week suspension, and then you automatically come back.
Yeah.
But I think that probably was it. I don't know if you're terminated. That's different terminology.
So I did a hangout a while back with Mo. Pardon. You okay, bud?
I think the fear of rejections too is something that I don't know if anyone has the fear of rejections, but I've had a pretty good amount of rejections, and I guess not a super amount, but I think people shouldn't really fear them as much as I think everyone's looking at every little thing, and I think you should do that in a certain way, but also a certain way you shouldn't let that deter you from your artistic freedom. I mean, be smart about it, obviously, but don't be held back by that, because I've had a rejection every once in a while, and my account seems to be fine. So that's.
Do you think that it is based on your tier though? Like if you have a higher tier, or maybe you've been selling on Amazon for a while, because I know that they have it all connected, that perhaps you're a little bit more shielded from that versus other people who might just be starting off. Maybe they should be more cautious and more careful.
That's a great question.
I could see that. I could see them well, you're brand new, because I run a couple of Facebook groups, and sometimes you'll get somebody and they'll say brand new person in the group, and they come in starting trouble right off the bat, and you're like, who are you? What are you doing here? So I mean, I could see Amazon being the same way. Wait, we just accepted you in, and now you're coming in just causing trouble and putting.
Wasn't there a merch YouTuber guy that was? Maybe he was at the 2,000 or the 4,000 tier that got suspended for rejections?
Yes, and Mo. I actually interviewed him a while back. Mo Fremont got his account suspended, and it was an accident but he got his account suspended for 30 days and then got it reinstated.
See, I wasn't talking about Mo, but you actually, I do remember that. There was another guy who was doing all kinds of merch videos, and then his account he was making thousands of dollars a month too, or something like that, and then his account got taken away for rejections.
Mike?
Yeah, Mike had his. I know. I asked him if I could share about it once before, and he's like, "Just don't talk about it, Margaret." Okay.
Well, he's talked about it freely on his channel, so it's public domain.
I think it was real fresh. I think it was right when it happened, and he got his account back, and I was like, "Can I share with people what happened?" He's like, "No, just don't." Okay, I won't.
Once upon a time, there was a guy who goes unnamed.
Rhymes with.
Yeah, that's not probably a good one.
What rhymes with gnome?
Star elf.
Dome.
The pleasure dome. It rhymes with pleasure dome.
Oh, it was that guy? I was thinking there was another guy that this happened to. No. Wow, so scratch what I said, everyone. Be very afraid of rejections. You never know when it's gonna hit.
Well, who are you talking about then? Talking about it full on their channel.
There was some other guy. I don't know his name.
You just said it was Mike.
No. I thought that was his name, but but it's not that. It's not Treasure Gnome guy. It's not that guy. It's not Mo. It was some other guy.
Oh, God.
Pleasure Dome.
I was like,
that's
not Treasure Gnome. Rhymes with Pleasure Dome.
That's great. I love that.
Hey, Drew.
Hi. How you doing, Drew? Are you scared yet?
No.
Well, I want to say, Drew, I've been in your shoes, and my road from 100 to 500 was long and tedious. And these guys know they experienced that whole transition. And I was like, oh, am I going to get teared up today? Am I going to get teared up today? Because I had 150 sales or something ridiculous like that before I got tiered up. But you know, it'll happen like randomly.
Was that Q4 or when was that?
That was in the middle of this year, I would say, like maybe summertime.
Got you.
Yeah. Damn, Jeff, that's a lot of keys on that key ring.
That's 2.
Oh, this is a bunch of crap on there.
There's a flashlight on there.
Oh, I see. I was like, what the heck?
When you have a business website, you get all this crap randomly in the mail, pins and flashlights, trying to get you to buy bulk.
Where do you get that? Nobody sends me stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I've had this website since the 80s or 90s or whatever. And yeah, I get the stuff all the time, trying to pins and flashlights, and I just take the stuff and throw it away.
Has anyone got tiered up recently? They've kind of closed that down, right?
That's what I just got through saying.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, have anyone heard of anyone getting tiered up recently?
No.
No.
I just got through saying.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, has anyone heard of anyone getting tiered up recently?
All right, you go to your room and you go to your room. Oh my gosh. You guys.
Oh, wait, so, never mind.
I'm not even gonna.
Oh.
I'm getting my charger. Hang on.
So
sorry.
Drew, have you put up any long sleeve shirts?
I have. I put up about 5 or 10. Five, I think. 5-ish.
Like different designs?
Just putting up ones that have my bestsellers, my t-shirt bestsellers.
Oh, that's a great. I think some guy that I used to know suggested to do that, to, like, you know, upload your bestsellers.
Yeah, I forgot who said that.
Yeah, I don't remember who he was. Oh yeah, it was Jeff.
Huh? Yeah. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
I'm just messing around. So if you have any questions in the chat, now's your time, as we're kind of winding down here. If you haven't clicked the like button and subscribed to Margaret's channel, please do that right now. You won't be missing out, folks. I'm telling you, Margaret is amazing. And also, if you feel inclined to go and click Jeff's link below, that'll put a smile on his face.
Oh, I forgot to drop your links in the description. I'll do that for the show.
Devastating. Devastating.
I'm usually so good about getting it all set up before the show, but no.
Do you do any YouTube stuff or anything like that? Any social media?
I don't do YouTube, but I do have a newsletter where I have exclusive book recommendations, tips about entrepreneurship, merch, Amazon, all that fun stuff. So that I'll send Margaret a link, but yeah, it's once a month, and it's just the best information that I've consumed from the month. So yeah,
that's great. So you like check out like the Gary V type, like entrepreneur kind of things.
Yep.
You're in college right now. What are you studying, if you don't mind me asking?
So yeah, I'm finishing up my master's. I'm finishing up my master's at the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm in the communication studies department here.
Great.
So,
what do you do with a communication studies degree?
What happened, Margaret?
What do you do with a communication studies degree?
You do a lot of consulting work. People tend to do a lot of consulting work, or they become professors, they get a PhD, or they go to law school. I don't know. There's lots of various things that people do.
What
with
are your
comm
parents
studies
looking
degrees.
for? Which direction do your parents? We had a discussion about your parents in Denver. Which direction do your parents want you to go in?
Which direction do my parents want me to go in? I don't know, but probably the opposite direction that I want to go in.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do?
I just want to do Amazon and build up and scale up as much as I can. Like I said, I primarily do Amazon FBA, and I'm working a lot on private label right now and building out physical products on Amazon. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, good luck to you, man. I've done all that. I've done private label, FBA, and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and what do you spend most of your time doing right now?
I spend most of my time probably eBay. I do a lot of merch by Amazon since it's been taken off.
Okay.
I do this actually part-time, all the eBay and all that FBA stuff. And were you hit hard with the fees, or are you new to FBA?
I started about 5-6 months ago.
Okay, so like that was right when the fee structure was coming out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And do you sell t-shirts on eBay as well?
I don't, because I don't want to ruin my eBay account with someone that doesn't like the quality of something I'm not in control of. Jeff does it all the time.
Don't let fear rule you.
He's playing with fire, folks.
Yeah, they've actually gotten pretty. Printful has been cranking out the t-shirts same or next day lately.
Wow.
But I did have a question the other day, because I wanted to know how to fulfill an order without actually having like a storefront or whatever. And I guess it was like super easy. All I had to do was go up to the top and click like, was it like buy now or shop now or something like that? And you can just fulfill it right on the homepage there. So that was pretty easy.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I sell shirts with cryptocurrency, and right now, which is like Bitcoin and Litecoin and like Ethereum and all that. And there's like no way there's no real POS systems for that kind of stuff. So I have to manually accept the cryptocurrency and then like fulfill the order that way without a website.
When you say POS,
Yeah,
that's
Point of sale.
okay, because I was thinking something else.
Me too.
Where or how does cryptocurrency enter the discussion? Maybe I missed that. What's going on with cryptocurrency?
Oh no, I was talking about how to fulfill a Printful order without having a website or anything, a splash page for people to go to and order through. It's like a manual thing that I have to go into Printful, order it, and ship it through the Printful website, the homepage.
Yeah, it takes 10 seconds.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. I didn't know it was so easy. I was missing like the whole. Yeah.
Yeah, there was an issue because I did a video on they don't have a direct integration with eBay. They use a middle person, ShipStation, to do the integration. So when someone buys an eBay, it gets imported to ShipStation, and then that gets imported to Printful, and they go through that stuff. I had an issue with that this past couple of weeks where the very first shirt I sold a month ago, because you have to sync it when it first comes in, and then from there on it's automatic. Every shirt after that, even though it's a different shirt, was coming in as that same shirt. And I emailed them about it, and they were whatever. And then yesterday I had a shirt come in, and it came in fine. So I don't know if they fixed it or what, but it's...
Now I got a quick question about like Amazon FBA and Printful for you, Jeff or Margaret, who have ordered through there. Is the quality like comparable? Is it pretty much the same thing? What do you guys think on that?
I have not ordered from merch, so I don't know their quality. This is one of my first Printful shirts. I think it's a Gildan, and I've had this for over a year. I love it. I have like 4 or 5 shirts through Printful, and I did order a Bella Canvas one too, and that one is awesome, soft, and I love their quality. And they don't smell like vinegar, like I hear everyone who orders through merch.
Yeah, I haven't ordered it recently in the last month or two, so I don't know if that smells like. I noticed that they started shipping them out of bags now, which kind of helps the smell a little bit, but still, that smell.
I'll have to find out. I have ordered a shirt for my Printful, but it hasn't gotten here yet, so I will unbox that and share it when it comes.
And Richard was saying that ShipStation costs too much, and that's what I thought at first. But if you're like me and I ship and sell on eBay, my own website, Bonanza, a bunch of sites, it makes it worth the cost because I'm not jumping from site to site to ship. I'm just shipping all from one page. And with the Printful integration for eBay, that made it a little bit more palatable. It's $25 a month for 500 orders. And I'm last month I was at 250 orders or something like that. So $25 a month, it's tax write-off.
So Jeff, I have a question for you. So a lot of people talk about how there's different ways to sell on different platforms. So selling on Etsy, shirts on Etsy, for example, versus selling on merch in terms of demographic. Like there's just a different demographic or people who go to buy t-shirts there. Do you find any distinction between Etsy and eBay like selling apparel or designs on eBay versus Etsy, and what are like the any differences or anything you've noticed there?
I think you'll do better on Etsy, because that's the type of site Etsy is. I haven't sold a lot of shirts on eBay. You know, they just kind of trickle here, and I don't have a lot up. I have like maybe 2 dozen. But yeah, I think people shooting for clothing will go to Amazon and Etsy first. But I'm of the mind that throw my crap out there everywhere I can. Every little sale, every little dollar or dime helps. So I just concentrate most of my time on merch because that's the most traffic and you're going to make your most money there. But, you know, I'll spend a half hour a day uploading to other pods in eBay. You know, I do Redbubble, Teespring, Inktail, Store Envy, you know, a couple others I can't even remember. I just checked my Sunfrog account yesterday and I had 2 sales. And one was in August, so that's how long it's been since I checked there. But Sunfrog only gives you, I only had $1.05 royalty from each t-shirt. So I really don't put my effort there. You know, every once in a while I might load a new shirt there, but like I said, just throw them out there as many, whatever you have time for.
Yeah. It is time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have your designs on Dropbox or on Apple Cloud or something, you have your iPad there, you can load when you're on the potty or something, you know, when you're out driving, you can just go to different pods and load.
Pods in the pot.
You can load while you're dropping a load. I'm sorry.
That's gonna be Jeff's new podcast, Pods on the Pot.
Very good.
Anyway, okay. Before we log off and say bye, I want to give a plug to our sponsor one more time. Merch Designs, merch-designs.com. They upload lots of new designs every week. They look really awesome, you guys. So go check out merch-designs.com and let them know Merch Talk sent you. Because
yeah, I haven't uploaded my design yet. I'm gonna do that actually right now.
they look really good.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on a few different ones where you have to pay and I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to pay a subscription fee to look at these people's designs, but it's like, well, if they don't, then people can just go on and see what the designs are and steal the designs and whatever.
I never thought about that. Yeah, that's how they do it.
So it's like,
I can't remember the name of the sites. I won't say it, but there is a site out there that won't let you see the design until you buy it.
yes.
And I just no. I think I did do one, and I wasn't happy with it.
And that reminds me. I forgot to tell the story about like one of my hidden niches that I've been doing so well on has been infiltrated, and lots of my designs have been copied. And that niche went from 60-something designs to 4,500 designs. And I'm basing it mostly probably because people were seeing the seller's rank. They were searching by like seller's rank in one of those fancy government sponsored extensions.
Where's this tinfoil hat?
But anyways, I wanted to show you that. I think I told you guys that in private, but it was just like I had a really good niche that just got hammered.
Darn it. And as soon as my Pro gets fixed, I'm gonna do I did a shirt. I shared it. What did I share? I shared it with some of my patrons, I think, where I did a mashup of some things, and I was gonna show how I did it and all that fun stuff. So.
Well, I was going to say the shirt, the niche that you just said got infiltrated. Do you think that you were selling enough of that t-shirt in order to justify like a trademark or anything like that, or no?
No, it's complicated.
Okay.
I don't want to get too into it because then the niche will be given away. But let's just say like that one of the shirts was selling like 3 or 4 a day of like one shirt. But I was selling maybe like 5 shirts of this niche like every day in October. And then like I said, they said in the chat, Merch Informer is probably the culprit because you can search by sales rank and everything through there. I guess I don't use it.
I love it. Don't bash it.
Yeah. So like everyone else that's got no ideas or no brain could go there and steal people's ideas and stuff. So.
And you can't trademark a shirt design.
Yeah, you can only trademark like a brand name or a logo, specific logo.
Gotcha.
And I just want to say, if you're watching this later, come try to hang out live sometime because the chat is just hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here laughing at the comments because we were coming up with names for Jeff's fake podcast, you know. And, I got to give Robert Smith the props because he says it should be upload while you download. It's so bad.
Oh my God.
I save a lot of time with that iPad in the bathroom. I get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
Sanitize it? Like, how's that? Anyway.
Yeah, just to remind anyone that's watching this on the back end, we do this every Wednesday. So if you're watching this on the back end and you've never seen a live show, please come next week and join the chat and have fun because there's so much in the chat that we cannot say on YouTube without being demonetized. So
speaking of that, speaking of next time, I'm talking to Michael Taylor. He's in a lot of the groups, and I've known Michael since before merch time. So, and he's a UK seller, and so he's been doing really well with his merch, and he's been on Printful and Etsy now, and he's doing well over there. So he's going to bring us a British.
How does that work? Does UK have its own merch thing? I thought you had to be in the United States to do merch.
No, you can be outside. You just there's like workarounds for the money, and then there's like you just can't order your own shirts.
Oh.
Yeah. So like some of our Canadian friends who are on merch, they can't buy their way out because, I mean, unless they ship it to somebody else who ships to them, you know.
Yeah.
That's why merch is so saturated. It's all those foreigners.
Well, we're going to have one of those foreigners on next week, hopefully, if he gets his webcam situated.
Jeff's going to build a merch wall.
Well, you know what? You're going to love Michael Taylor. And if you don't,
I think we met him and talked to him. He's a good guy.
You met him online?
I think I was in one of the chats. Is it the guy where we talked about anxiety and stuff last year?
No, that's Nick.
Oh, okay. Well, then I take it back. I don't know if he's a nice guy.
No, he's not. He's a horrible guy, and he's going to blow smoke right up in your face.
If he's from Canada, he's a nice guy. If he's from somewhere else, we'll have to see.
No, he's not from Canada. He's great though. Oh, he has a YouTube channel called The Only Way Is Thrifting. But I don't know. He doesn't really do a whole lot with it anymore. So anyway, so I'm going to talk to him some more and see if I can get him on next week. I thought you were about to say something, Chris.
I know. I was going to say sounds great. And I was going to talk about hoodies, but I think we should probably just wrap this show up.
Okay, we'll save it. What is that with the rainbows?
That's the Squatty Potty unicorn.
Oh my God.
He poops rainbows.
Oh my God, that looks like something else actually.
You haven't seen Squatty Potty commercials?
Yeah,
I have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay. With that, make sure you join Merch Talk. You got a rainbow on your shirt too. Okay, let's just move it on out. All right, thanks for coming.
One of my best sellers right here, folks.
Is that pyramid like? Is it gas? Like, is it like wavy, stinky rainbow gas? What is that?
Illuminati confirmed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I may need that on a tank top too. Anyway. Okay, for real. Okay, we'll see you guys later. And yeah, go hit the thumbs up, and I will get those links down there. I know I don't have them in right now, but I'll drop the links. And
yeah, and definitely tune in next week to see what kind of weird stuff Jeff has on display.
Or if he gets into a fight with Michael Taylor, which is completely possible.
Oh, that would be great. I'm gonna bring popcorn.
I think I will too.
I haven't gotten in a fight with anybody in my life.
Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you
That was sarcasm, right?
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
You are. I'm teasing. You're everybody's favorite. And Drew, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us today.
Of course, it's a lot of fun.
All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.